Sylvia sat all the way to the sentence. Sylvia's rambled on about her life on the camp, but given that it was indeed a monologue, I wasn't paying much attention. Why you have me? Oh. Coming to the sentence, I saw Olga in the porch. Don't you have some explanation to do, young man? No, I remember what it was that I forgotten. Nope. How was your cleaning duty? Ah, good enough. That's not what Juliana told me. That was all her fault. And what did I tell you? I ordered you to clean it up together. And what were you doing? I didn't know what to say, and deep down I know that she's right. Not to blame him. Simon was helping me in the library. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, that's all great and stuff, but to cut long story short, you won't get dinner tonight. That is evil. Kids need their dinner. How's that? Why? Protested. However, my protest looked more like a demand than for the person miss all bold and dare, but still stupid and hopefully that will teach you. Hopefully that will teach you a lesson. We would like to know a real voice rather than the angry voice. At that instead, Olga looked more like an ancient Roman legionnaire commander than a tiny pioneer camp leader. I had no idea how to approach her. Forgive him and hold me responsible. And the camp leader looked at her time and think it over. Alright, if you say so. Thanks. We headed inside. Well, I'm going to join the girls. We had a barrier argument. Take care, I will tell them about my sensual adventure with you. She smiled and waved her goodbye. Seriously, where would be it without her? There were no free places near Slavia, and besides, I hadn't been introduced to her friends. It seems that I will have to share dinner table with Electronic and Shrek. I think this is it. Here, you suggest something? Come on, let's dance. It's way too early. There hasn't been any music yet. You're so boring. Yeah, I'm not the merriest person in much event. She ran away. So Juliana did wear something like an evening dress. Pretty funny. Yeah, wow. We didn't go to the party last time. We go with Alicia because I've accepted Alicia offer. Hi. Sylvia? Hi. She sat down by my side. Oh, how the evening? Fine. Why are you so sad? I'm not. Okay. Well, dance will surely cheer you up. I mean, you can see my cleavage and my side boob. Maybe. Don't forget to save one dance for me. She laughed and ran toward the music equipment. The situation we getting seriously, I wouldn't be able to sit through the whole dance party. Oh, Lena. Hi. Lena, come closer. Oh, hi, you here too? Is there such a wonder? Yes. Okay. Gonna light the party up? The jokes felt flat. Lena blushed and looked down. Well, maybe that's not the best idea, sitting there on fire. Okay, then I guess I'll... Okay, yeah? She left. It looked like the whole camp was in the square. The pioneers formed a large group talking jokes around the left. At the DJ spot, Juliana argued loudly with Olga about the playlist of the evening. And here it is. The music started to play. I didn't know the band like a Soviet pop classic. The pioneer just stood there and sometimes as is not hearing the music. It was hard to take the first step, especially if you are pretty sure that you'll be the only one who will take it. Juliana seemed not to grasp that simple truth. She reached the center of the square with a few pounds to carry out loud. Well, you start around 4 and starting wiggling ridiculously. Wiggle, that's exactly what. You wouldn't find a better one. It looked silly and funny that I couldn't resist laughing. She knows it is. Hey, Simeon! I pretend I couldn't hear her. Stop pretending, come over here! I kept ignoring her. The pioneer slowly realized that they weren't so sexy for the party, so start dancing. It looked really silly from my point of view. Shaking one arm and legs to the beat is long forgotten hits. Come on, get real. Of course, I couldn't dance at all, but that thing couldn't be called dance either. Hey, Simeon, what are you sitting there for? Look at the robot dance. Ooh. Let me do break dancing for you. I will spin my head now. Don't you want to dance? I was so deep in through that I couldn't even notice Sylvia. Not really. Are you sure? She smiled. Maybe later? Damn it, what I'm even doing here? Why would you come to a dance party if you rather sit tightly in the corner? Okay, but just little bit. That is the spirit. This is the spirit. She reached out her hand to me. We were standing in the middle of the dancing crowd. Well, in fact, it was me who was standing. Sylvia was warming up, swinging the beat. I was already blaming myself for arguing to this uncomfortable purpose. Okay, here I am on the road again, and now what? I examined the dancing pioneer around me. Nope, I am not prepared for this. The music stopped absurdly. Some people were still dancing at the moment, but the majority stopped. Don't panic! The leader went to the DJ panel and just something there. Next song, ladies and gentlemen. I looked at Sylvia. Please invite me, please. She stretched her hand to me with a smile. You shouldn't refuse a girl. Oh, so yeah, from what I'd say there are no choice, but at this point, if we have more points than Juliana, we will get Sylvia. If Sylvia have 4 points or more than Juliana, it get okay. Let me explain it again. You can dance with Sylvia if she have 4 points and more than Juliana. You can dance with Juliana if she have 4 points and more than Sylvia. Or if you agree to help with Lena, you will go with Lena. And if you've been alone, you will go with the secret girl. But that will need to be the next time or something like that, I think. So we danced for a few minutes. Look at this. He in this stupid dress and she in this sexy evening dresses. Like she was waiting for this. Her chest held fast and her face blushed more and more. Oh, she's in love with him. Oh, we began the love route. Sylvia stared into my eyes. I tried to look away at the dancing pioneer or at my feet or something else. It was a strange feeling. My whole body shuddered from time to time, but it was a pleasant shudder without any hint of uneasiness or shame. My mind became miraculously calm. I realized that I didn't want to let this girl go and I am ready to dance with her forever. Hoping next to us, Juliana stopped for a moment and smirked. Maybe I was seeing things, but I couldn't get rid of the thought that that inseriate girl is trying to hint at something. I made a frighty face, but she was already gone. Is something wrong? Sylvia asked quickly. Everything's fine. I mean, everything's great. I hadn't started streaming yet, but I was about to. You're so tense. A little, I said honestly. Boys don't like to dance? I guess so. Not as with you. At least well, not if with you. She didn't say anything, just a smile. The song eventually finished. I was still holding Sylvia, but she easily slipped out of my grasp. Thank you for the dance. I shall thank you. I just stood and stared at her for some time. Oh, she really full of joy. Like, we make her happy. Our dance make her happy. Maybe she just laughing our bad dancing, but maybe she happy about it. The next track start playing. One more? Yes. No, I think I'll say, fuck you, Simone. I tried to leave the square as soon as possible. In anxiety, huh? I don't remember how I ended up on the beach. Why did I run away? It looked exactly like running away. The dance was nice and Sylvia was pleased. But something wasn't right. I felt restless just thinking about the bell. Maybe I just lost my grasp on the situation and got emotional. That happened rarely. I always try to behave and calmly assess the situation. But did I manage it this time? I sat on the sand and looked at the river. The full moon was hanging far above the water. Memories overwhelmed me. I am 6 years old. Me and my father are fishing. I cast my fishing rod clumsily and wait. 1 minute, 2, 10, no fish bite. Meanwhile, my father get one after another. How do you do that? No explanation, but now I don't remember all the detail. I am 9 years old. A dark, incomplete building near our country house full of ghosts, vampires, or maybe just hobos. An unstable wood ladder to the second floor, hanging above the abyss, the whole of the basement. I'm scared, but I still climb up and down the ladder every day. A brick fall on my foot and I lose to snail. I'm 12 years old, my first victory in a video game tournament. We play a console fighting game and an imaginary audience absorb my astonishing victory. I'm 15 years old. I score several wonderful goals with my heel and a wonderful shot with my 30 meter away right in the upper corner. Oh wow. I'm 17 years old. My first love. Transient image. A shadow slip away and vanish in the city haze. I can't catch her among the building and corner. I follow memories become more clear, but far less vivid. The image of my childhood and youth that I saw were unclear. They lacked detail and I couldn't quite see the faces of people. Sometimes they just look a lot like canvas covered with spice paint. But the feeling of these haze images were so much warmer than those of my more recent memories. There you are. I will not let you go. My future husband. Let me sing the song. Oh, my future husband. Oh, I want so many things from you. Just don't do the same. Listen to the other song. It's all about the space. That's space. That's space. Give me your anaconda. Wow, this is actually a beautiful scene. Sylvia leaned over me. Oh, I didn't get a fright. Why did you leave so soon? I. It just felt like being alone for a bit. Why? You can be alone anytime you want. Just like I hide in a shell. There was no other word for me. And I respond the same way to all stimuli. I was like the three monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Isn't it just beautiful here? Sylvia looked at the river. Yeah, it is. How about one more dance? No thanks, I'm fine. Deep inside I know I shouldn't be so sharp with Sylvia, but I was like puppet on the string, forced to say things I wouldn't have never said under other circumstances. I still have problems saying this one single English word. What are you thinking about? Nothing? You can't think about nothing. She bubbled her lips, but smiled right after that, letting me know she wasn't offended. You're always thinking about something, even if you don't notice it. Maybe? So, what are you thinking about now? You pansy. About owls? Okay. I said that's the first thing that came to my mind. Why owls? She laughed. I don't know. Have you ever seen any owls? Of course I have. What silly question. I never see an owl. I myself didn't see owls. We don't have owls in my country. Do you like them? They are really just birds like any other. Night birds, like Batman. Sylvia specified. Yes, a night bird. A night bird. I imagine an owl like a feather boat with a huge blinking eyes. Are you night owl? What? You know, there are dark owl and night owls. Some like to get up early and some like to sleep in. Her words brought me back to reality. I pictured my dusty room full of junk, mountain of unwashed plate on the table, guitar rotten in the corner, nicotine hanging from the lamp, and the pioneer, the pinnacle of all this, the harp of dirt stuck under the bed. Oh, I was indeed a night owl. Night was my time, but somehow I was managed to get up early in the camp. I know. So, what are you? A night owl, I guess. I like to sleep, and I am daylark. The earlier you get up, the more you can do during the day. Actually, that was Sylvia. And I am a daylark. The earlier you get up, the more you can do during the day. There is really nothing urgent for me to do, so I don't see any difference between day and night. It's just quieter and calmer during the night. Sylvia, don't you have any problems at all in your life? Just because she doesn't show it up doesn't mean they're not. What do you mean? She wondered. You are always so joyful, so ready to help, so eager to start doing something. It's just like nothing can upset you. Why? She laughed. I am just an ordinary person, but you're an angel. That's right, just an ordinary person in an ordinary place. I sometimes think that I am the strange one here. Don't you like the camp? I don't mean only the camp. In the private stumble, I shouldn't speak of frankly even with her. At home too. I think that I am not like the others. I'm not where I belong. Oh, stop that. It's silly to think so. What closed my mind off from the rest of the world just a moment ago, and now I was opening my heart to this girl. What's happening to me? Love. Not really. You wouldn't pay any attention to me under any other circumstances. I am so different from you. I am lazy and sociable and have no outstanding talent. I will be the last person you will notice in the crowd of the large city. Though for me, even going outside is rare. Simeon, you scare me. She looked at me seriously. I got embarrassed, but didn't avert my eyes. Am I wrong? Of course. You are you are you. There is no other person like you. You should just have some self-esteem and potential, and you can do anything. No doubt about it. I looked at the sky. If only everything could be as simple as you say. It's not different at all. Let's start. It's not different at all. Let's start right now. Start what? Changing. Just like that? How do you imagine we can do that? We should do something useful. For instance, well, she thought a moment. Let's clean up the square. The bell is already finished. Just the two of us. Really cleaning? The cleaning is not romantic. Would we be able to do all the work? There isn't that much to do. The first step is the most important. I can't argue with her on the point, but taking down the light from trees and dark, moving heavy audio equipment and sweeping. None of that was my to-do list, but I didn't know how to nicely refuse her. Maybe we can do it tomorrow with everyone? Why put it off until tomorrow? Tomorrow never die. Wouldn't it be wonderful to stand in clean square during the lineup? First of all, I don't even like lineups in general. Hey, I understand you, but this is too much. Slavya thought for a moment. Yes, look like you are right. Even I can be right sometimes, and she can be wrong. Then she started to yawn. Let's just sleep on it then. Nice idea, but I wanted to take more. Isn't it too early? No. She objects critically. You'll sleep all day tomorrow then. Tell me a bedtime story then. I brought out the first thing that came to my mind. I know only this one. I read in books. You must know them too. Maybe I do. What a failure. Shall we go? She stretched her hand to me. I stay here for a while longer. I need some fresh air. You can go. Good night. Good night. Sylvia ran away. I wanted to enjoy my total defeat first. I couldn't stand being with her even a minute longer than this brilliant idea. Bedtime stories? What in the world? That's how the thing are. You try to have a casual chat with a girl and it turned into complete flop. Bedtime story. I start into the night sky. The stars, this small light of a distant sun, blink briefly as if I laughed at me. I turn over and bury my face in the sand. After a moment, I realized that was another one of my bright idea about on board with asking for bedtime stories. I stood up, missing gift, and went to the leader cabin. My back itched all the way. Not only my back, my whole body. No wonder I haven't had a bath for a summer day. Well, it's really hot here during the daytime, so sweet like a baby. I should find some soap and towel. I can find everything in Olga's cabin. After a couple of minutes, I was again at the square with my bag of bathing accessory. I have to find bathhouse now. I think we end here. So next time we will see more about Sylvia's story because it was very long for so now. 1 hour 11 minutes. I wonder how long I can make it, but we will see. So, see you next episode.